Café and Networking Podcast promotes successful business experts. I'm Tom Reaoch, known as the King of Networking, connecting people throughout the world from my studio in Brazil. Today we talk with Rachel Lavin. She's the author of The Doughnut Diaries. And she's joining us from Greenville, South Carolina in the U.S. Rachel Lavin is founder of the Rachel Lavin Wellness. She's a speaker, BodyLove educator, and health coach. So Rachel, what is your message about BodyLove?
Hi, Tom. Thank you so much for having me. Well, my message is that I really want to create a safe space for all women to feel whole in their body. I know for me, this is such a personal story. I grew up just having this body image dysmorphia and dieting and losing weight and gaining weight. And I know I'm not alone. So I just want to make sure that I am advocating out there for everyone to feel okay, no matter what size they are.
So be okay with what you have. Go with what you got, right?
Yes, but I also want to encourage movement and nourishment and rest. So I'm not just saying, hey, I don't even want to go there because it's still such a touchy subject.
Well, it's not, just stuff yourself, but it's to understand what you're feeding yourself, right?
Yes and no. I mean, I think people have been afraid of food for so long that it's just still so convoluted that the message is, it has to take some time. We have to learn and relearn what foods feel good to our body. And what feels good to me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to feel good to you, Tom. So it's really about learning to listen to our body's signals, learning to listen to the way that foods respond to our bodies. It's a little involved, but I'm trying to simplify it.
No, but I can see what you're saying because anything affects each person individually.
Yes, it does.
It could be the climate, it could be anything, but it is certainly what we eat and even how we eat it.
Yeah, that is true.
If we eat it raw, if we cook it, if whatever. So it's not an easy story, but it seems to be more and more we're becoming over-focused on food. It's sort of, you get up and I'm worried about, well, should I eat that, should I not? And then everybody has a story about the food they eat. So, but I think what you're saying, body love, if you love your body will love you.
I love that. I am saying that. And I'm also saying a little bit deeper. I think the more we love ourselves as a whole, I think that those things become the little nuances of the food and the weight, and those things become less important because you love yourself. But I do believe in loving your body no matter what.
So the Doughnut Diaries is just not registering what I've had for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, or whatever.
No, my book is not a diet. My book is not a fitness plan, or it's not any of those things. What it is my story of how I fluctuated for 4 decades of my life. And I'm sharing my journey of how I decided that enough was enough, that I wanted to love my body, but more than that, I wanted to be happy. And so that's what my book, The Doughnut Diaries, is about.
So literally, when we talk about comfort food, is to feel comfortable with ourselves. And that's not only food, that's the way we are, that's our appearance, that's everything, right?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, for sure.
So about the education, how do you take that? What your clients do and what you do with your clients?
Well, I have to remember that so many people are coming to me with all these beliefs that they've had about themselves, about food, about exercise, about their body for a long, long time.
Right.
So it's really disassembling all those beliefs and opening your mind to knowing that there's a different way. You can have a happy life, be healthy, feel good, move your body without having these restrictive diets and restrictive rules that you put upon yourself. So I definitely am trying to dismantle that. And it takes time. It takes time.
No, I can understand that because it has taken time to put all that in our heads. And, it starts at home, even when we're children, or at school or whatever, parents, grandparents, anybody. We talk about the bullying that's out there. So there's so much negative energy that sort of reaches us. So you're trying to transform that into a positive look at yourself.
I am. I think we've all been so hard on ourselves for so long. And again, I really want to push home the point that I am including movement and nourishment in what I'm trying to accomplish out in the world. But there's a difference between being conscious of your health and being restrictive and miserable.
And that comes from being overreactive to everything. We just can't get up and concentrate on that one aspect all day, right?
Oh, for sure. Speaking from personal experience, it is a complete waste of time and a complete waste of energy.
Well, it's not only a waste, it's depressing.
Yes, it is.
Now, when we get into, we're talking about the body, but the mind, our soul is part of that body.
Yes,
So we have to
for
cover
sure.
it all. We have to, we have to love our body, but it's our mind that's talking to us about whatever we see in the mirror, whatever we think people are seeing when they're looking at us. So it's a complex thing.
It is a complex thing, but I'd love to just touch real quick on what you just said. Yes, it is here. A lot of it is here. But our bodies deliver physical signals to us that so many of us ignore. So many of us ignore. And I think that and that's part of my mission, is to help you pay attention and help you discern what those signals mean. That if we just know, oh, when my stomach is growling, guess what? That means you are hungry.
Right.
That is a very obvious thing that your body is saying, please feed me. I need some energy. And if we could start looking at food as energy, as fuel for our bodies, for just our daily function,
Right.
I'm wondering if the disconnect between bad foods and I can't eat this and will start to go away.
Well, I noticed that on Amazon about your book. You say food is not a dirty word.
That is true. Food is a great word.
Very good. Well, Rachel, I want to thank you for being here. How can our listeners find you?
Well, that is a complex answer. Real quick, I just rebranded myself, Rachel Lavin Wellness, but you can still find me if you knew me as Rachel Lavin Fitness. They'll still mesh together. My book is located on Amazon. Again, it's called The Doughnut Diaries. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, all under Rachel Lavin Wellness.
Rachel Lavin Wellness. Very good. Well, thanks again for being here.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. And again, for our listeners, it's Rachel Lavin, Rachel, the last name Lavin. You'll find her on LinkedIn. You'll find her at now two sites, Rachel Lavin Fitness, Rachel Lavin Wellness, correct?
Yes.
Both.com. And also the book, The Doughnut Diaries, on Amazon. So Café and Networking is brought to us by Focus MI Market Intelligence, an agricultural market research specialist in Brazil. More information at focusmi.com. Thanks for listening until the next time here at Café and Networking Podcast.